Drop those hands, inhale up, reach, 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 reach. And exhale down, hands to heart. Dropping those hands again, palms up, let's inhale, gathering all of our energy for our practice today. Reaching higher than you think you can and exhaling down to heart center. From here, let's open up our entire upper body by dropping our hands down. Let's inhale all the way up, reach as high as you can, nice starfish hands. Exhale, dropping those hands behind us, touching the floor, letting the fingers reach back, opening the chest. And then exhaling forward, opening up the shoulders, reaching forward, and pressing back with the exhale. Good, let's find that breath as we inhale up. Exhale down, my jaw just big and big sigh. Inhale forward, he's breathing with me. And exhale back. Twice more, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale forward. And press back. Last time, higher than before. Reach, reach, reach. That inhale. Exhale all the way down. Reaching behind us, opening up the chest. Coming forward. And pressing back. This time when we press back, we're going to intertwine those fingers behind the back, pushing those knuckles down to the floor, opening the chest. And from here, I want you to keep that spine as long as you can and just tip forward at the hips, opening, bringing those hands up towards the ceiling. Don't worry about how far you get, just bring them up and then exhale. Good, one more time. We're going to inhale down. And exhale back. Good, releasing the hands right to our side. From here, we're gonna take that left hand. We're gonna reach it all the way up and over. Let's side body stretch. And back. Other side, inhale up. And over. Good, one more time on each side, take your time, find your practice, inhale up, and over. Other side, inhale up, and over. Good, we want to open up those legs today. We're going to be working them, sorry Carrie. We're going to push those heels out as far as you can, toes reaching back towards the body. We're going to reach up, inhale. Nice and long into the spine, long arms. Inhale and then exhale, surging at the spine. Don't bend, don't collapse yet. We're just gonna keep that spine nice and long. Reaching out, surging forward, letting the toes reach back at the same time that we're surging. And then point the toes and let that upper body relax to the legs. Good, 2 breaths here. And release all the way back up again. Reach up, inhale, surge up. At the spine, we're gonna shift our energy forward, toes reaching back, shifting forward and holding here for 2 breaths. Every exhale, we have that opportunity to sink a little bit lower into this fold. Make sure there's a bend in the knees. Good, one more time, we're gonna breathe in. And on this exhale, we can release to the feet, to the toes, to the ankles, to the shins, wherever. And just hold there for 2 breaths, really working into the back of the legs. Exhale. Try to release the tension down the backs of the legs. Good, and release. We're gonna allow that right leg to shift out. Left leg is gonna come in. We're gonna find that tall spine. Dropping those hands one more time. We're gonna inhale up. And then we're gonna shift over to that long leg and we're gonna exhale out, surging forward to start. Just surge. Reach the palms. Toes can come back for an extra stretch or point if it's too much. Holding here, one more breath. And when you're ready, inhale, surge, exhale, drop to the floor. Finding that stretch wherever it is for you, whatever's available, don't worry. Turn your video off if you need to. But don't everybody, because then I'll be by myself. Good, let's inhale up one more time. We're gonna go to center, hands to the side. Inhale up. We're gonna shift the energy to the extended leg. We're gonna surge forward to that extended leg, holding here. And then we're gonna release. If you can flex that foot, just work into the stretch. Don't push it, there's no bouncing. Just a generous stretch to this leg. Good, and release. All right, we're gonna move to the other side. Opposite leg comes out. Find your pose, drop the hands, reach up for that extension. Shift and surge. Just surge forward. Feel the length. Feel that parts that are stretching. Breathe into them. Good, let's inhale. And when you're ready, you can find your spot towards that leg, wherever it is. Grabbing the feet, ankles, abs, wherever. Taking another breath here. Good, and release. One last time. Come to center. Drop the hands. Inhale up. Shift. Exhale down. Into that surge. Hold it here. Good. And then release. 2 breaths. And release. Good job. All right, let's swing those legs around. Dropping those knees to the mat. Finding our tabletop. And from here, we're gonna dig those feet and the hands to the mat. We're gonna inhale, and as always, moving up into that cat. Stretching that spine all the way up. And exhaling down, glancing forward. Inhale up. And exhaling down. Good, 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. One last time. Coming on up. And exhale. Good. Find a neutral spine here, and let's shoot that left hand, right leg out. So we're going to move into our spinal balance. Finding that opposite arm, opposite leg. Holding here. Brace the core. Holding long. Can you get a little bit longer with the limbs? Hold here. Looking down at the mat. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release back down. Other side, stretch out nice and long. Find that length. Inhale to exhale. Inhale, length. Exhale down. Good, let's move with the breath. We're going to inhale, shooting opposite arm and leg out. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale down. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just a few more. Reach and release. Reach and release. Good. Last time. Reach and release. Good. Knees apart, big toes together. Sink on down to find that child's pose. Once you find it, let's walk those hands all the way up towards the mat. As I check that somebody just messaged me, reaching nice and tall. Remembering, as always, we can come in here at any time. Thank you, Lowry. Anytime during your practice. Good. Good, and let's just do one more side stretch as we walk those hands to the right corner of the mat, sinking back into the hips, reaching long. And then walking over to the left side, reaching those hands up, sinking back into the hips. And back to center. Good, from here we're gonna come up to our tabletop, we're gonna engage those toes, and we're gonna walk the hands back, hovering right there on your feet, pushing those heels back down towards the mat, and holding. From here, we're gonna inhale, pushing the heels to the mat, straightening those legs, but not locking them out. Shaking that head, yes and no. Taking an opportunity to dig that chin to your chest, and then looking out towards the top of the mat. One more time, digging that chin down to the chest, and inhaling all the way up, looking towards the top of the mat. And when you're ready, let's slowly roll up and roll those shoulders back and down. Moving into our sun salutation. You guys are sending me love notes. I am recording. Okay, let's come to the top of the mat here, shall we? Let's inhale all the way up, giant stretch forward, extended mountain. And then we're gonna swan dive down towards the mat. From here, we're gonna flat back monkey, hands to shins, long spine. Keep it nice and tall. And then drop towards the mat. Taking that left foot, giant step back, and pausing here as we shift our weight forward to open the toes. And then we shift our weight back, pushing into that back heel. 2 nice giant breaths here in that runner's lunge. Good. Bend into the front knee, step back, downward dog. We're gonna pedal those heels towards the mat. As we enjoy that downward dog, pushing into the fingertips, shifting our hips back, feeling those heels reaching towards the mat, and then inhaling into plank. Holding here. Good. Knees down, slow lower, elbows brush the sides. Cobra up dog. And back to down dog. Taking that same left foot, we're going to extend it out and swing it forward between the hands. We're going to shift forward. All right, what is happening? My phone is blowing up here. Okay. I don't know what is happening. Sorry, y'all. I can't really see your messages. Sorry, I stopped right in the middle of it. Ah! Okay. If you have anything, you can text me on my phone. Shift forward, opening those toes, shifting back. 2 breaths. Good. Send a bend into that leg. Back leg meets front. Press it up. Reach tall. And find that chair pose. Good. Shifting back. Long arms. Good. Inhale up. All right, other side. Swan dive down. Flat back monkey. Long spine. Sink it down. We got this. Step it on back. Opposite foot. And then step back. 2 breaths here. Shift into plank. 2 breaths. Knees down, elbows brush the sides. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Shoot that left foot out. Swing it forward. Join. Press it up. Reach. And sink into chair. All right, one more time, both sides. Got this? Reach, swan dive down. Flat back monkey. Long spine. Sink it down. Step back, the left, and then the right. 2 breaths here. Shift into plank. 2 breaths. Long. Push those heels, head out. Knees down. Slow lower. So good. Cobra, up dog. Your choice. If you're up dog, just on the tops of the feet and the hands. Sink it back. Down dog. Good. Shoot that left leg back. Swing it forward. Right to join. Press it on up. Find that breath. Inhale. Sink into chair. Last time around. Inhale up. Swan dive down. Flat back monkey. Sink it down. Good. Step back. Right. And then the left. 2 breaths here. Shift into plank. 2 breaths. Knees down. Slow lower. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Right leg out. Swing it forward. Left to join. Press it on up. Reach, 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 reach. And sink in the chair. Good. Let's flow that chair. Sink it down. You got this. Got some music. All right. We're gonna do some sinking as I move my mat, which is a traveling. All right, sink it down. Press it up. Sink it down. Bring it up. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take it into our seated chair. We are gonna find our seated chair. We're gonna bring our hands to our chest, and we're gonna inhale, opening that chest, pulling the shoulder blades back together, and sinking them back in again. Inhale up, exhale down. We're kind of angling to the floor about 2 feet ahead of us. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. We're going to open up that heart. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. Inhale. Good. Shake out those chairs. From here, we're going to point those toes outward, heels towards each other. We're going to reach up all the way. 1 more extended mountain. And we're going to sink right into our toes. Coming off the mat with the heels. And we're going to inhale back up. Inhale. As soon as the heels strike the mat, we push all the way to the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. A few more of these. Inhale up. Push into those heels. All the way up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. All right, Carrie, I'm thinking of you, girl. Good. We're going to stay. You have a choice. Press into those heels, reach, or sink down. Keep going. You can stay right here, coming up and down. Or we're going to find some levels to stop at. So we're going to come down to 1 and hold, 2 and hold, 3 and hold, 4 and hold. 4 is not all the way down. 4 is just above all the way down. Release and come back up to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1. Reach and back down. 1. Knees coming out, heels off of the mat. 2, 3, 4. Release and up to 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch. A few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, releasing up. I see you walking away, Lowry. 2, 3, 4, release, and down. Remember, you can just come up and down straight, no problem. 3, 4, releasing up. Hold. Keep going. 2, 3, 4. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Releasing up to 4. 3, 2, 1. How about 2 more? How about not? I can't even hear you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Releasing 4. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Down. 2, 3, 4. Release 4. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Yeah, I can't even tell if you're yelling at me. It's kind of nice. It's nice. All right. Here we go. Just if I can put a little bit more music up there. All right. All right. Let's do some downward dog, shall we? Let's get your mat on the carpet. Let's come to the back of the mat. Let's inhale up and swan dive forward. From here, we're going to walk our hands right on out, keeping those legs long, right to our downward dog. Pushing those heels in, shifting our weight back into the hips. We're going to come up to the toes and curl to plank. Good. Navel to spine as we come up. Up on the toes, sink into the heels. Good. Coming on up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do 2 more up. Sink it all down. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale up. Sink it all down. One last one. Up. Sink. And navel up. And sink back. All right. From here, we're going to move into crescent pose, taking that left leg, shooting out behind us, swinging it forward between the hands. All toes facing forward. We're going to find our balance. Maybe. Coming on up. We're in a high lunge. Back heel pushes to that mat. Nice 90 degrees. And we are here in crescent. Let's inhale up and sink to the heart. Good. Bring those hands around. Inhale up. Sink to the heart. Good. One more time. Around. Sink to the heart. Holding here. Now, this is a perfectly excellent crescent pose. If you feel like you don't have enough in your life and you need more, we're going to tap it down and push back up. Down. Push up. 4. 3. 4. Going to 8. 5. 6. 7. 8. Hold it here. Ah, hello, legs. Good. Inhale up. Swan dive forward. Step it back. Yes. Now we're done. Good. Shake out those legs. And then settle both heels into the mat. From here, we're going to come up to the toes and curl back to plank. Navel strong. Right to the side. Pull back up. Inhale. And exhale into the heels. Again, coming up on the toes. Curling to plank. Navel to spine. Come up. Sink it down. 2 more. Inhale up. But don't forget to breathe. And up. Last one. Coming up. Sink down. Pause here. 1 full breath. Come back up. Good. From here, adjust your legs if you need to. Shift that Opposite leg out, swing it forward. Finding that crescent pose. Take a moment to make sure your base is secure before you come up to that balance. Again, all toes facing forward. Bringing those hands down, reaching up to that breath. Exhaling into heart. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Slowing that breath. Inhale to exhale. Again, inhale to exhale. Now, if you want it, coming down. Tap it. 1, 2, 3. Push into that front heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 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 Good. Release those arms to the mat. Step it back. Downward dog. Or take a moment in your child's pose. Just sink back. Find that breath. Let those legs acclimate before we move back into them. Yes, I step back. All right. I am grateful there's distance between Carrie and me. We're just going to work on those legs. Sorry, Carrie. Here we go. Inhale up to tabletop. Bring those knees in. Engage the toes. Walk the hands back. Hover on those heels. Pushing those heels towards the mat. And when you're ready, inhale. Forward fold. Letting that head drop one more time. Letting it shake yes and no. Releasing the tension in the neck. And then slowly lifting. Rolling those shoulders back and down. Okay, so from here, we're gonna add a little bit of energy to the legs. Don't leave. You're gonna feel better when it's over. Okay, we're gonna do 45 seconds on. Come on, dude. 10 seconds off, right? Is that what I'm doing? Oh, no, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. That sounds better. All right, so we're gonna come back to the mat. Of course, you can't see my feet anymore. I need like to post my thing really far away. All right, here we go. We're gonna start into a chair pose. So we're gonna come down into chair and we're gonna press up into those hips, fists of fire to the hips. We're coming down into the heels, toes wiggling, squeeze. Down, squeeze. That's what we're starting with, okay? We've got a few rounds of that, and then we'll move on. Okay, so whenever you're ready, come start with me. We're gonna come down, squeeze. Down, down. Inhale, down. Push those palms forward. Get some energy. It's raining out. You may or may not sit on the couch at some point today. All right, walk it out, 10 seconds. One round down. 10 seconds is not long, so let's begin again. Down, pull, down, down, down. My dog is not moving a muscle. Down. To be a dog. Down. 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 Good, walk it out. 10 seconds off. Everybody feeling okay? All right, here we go again. Press it down, pull. We got this. This music is ridiculous. I'm gonna change it. Good, walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Walk it out. Here we go. Round 4. Pull. Pull. Keep going as I figure out how I can turn this music. All right, keep going. Ah, good, walk it out. Good job. If you guys have any royalty-free music you want to send my way, I welcome it. Let's go. Down, hold, round 5. All right, it's not gonna work unless you are squeezing those glutes. Squeeze. Chair. Up. Push those hips back. Good, walk it out. All right, all right, all right, all right. Again, down, up, down. Push, squeeze, push, squeeze. Like seriously, my dog is not moving. Squeeze. Good, walk it out. 2 more rounds of those. And we're gonna move into some lunges. Here we go. And down. Whew. Down. Can get a little lower. You can do this. Time to turn on my fan. Good. Walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out. Here we go, last round of these. Here we go, sink it back. Pull it up. Join me when you can. You got this. Good, walk it out. All right, 30-second rest. 30 seconds. Fix your mat if you need to. If you're like me, you need to fix your mat. All right. Next, coming into lunge. Pressing forward, pulling in. That's it to start. Down. Or we don't start yet, 10 seconds. Get a drink of water if you want. We've got 5 seconds left. Here we go. Here we go. Step it. Hold it. Step it. Down. Big giant step back. Giant. Move up to the front of the mat if you need to. Good. Walk it out. 10 seconds. 3 more on this same side. Same side, same side. All right. Here we go. Round 2. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. If you're sharing your space, good luck with that. Pull. Press. Pull. Good. Walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out. 2 more on the same side. Heart rate up, hopefully. Here we go, let's step it out. Press, pull, press. Inhale, exhale. Press. Good, walk it out. 1 more on this side, then we switch to the other side. Are we doing okay? Here we go. Last one on this side. Breathe. If it's too much, just little step. Little step. Good, walk it out. You're turning to the other side or just using the other leg. Whatever works for you. 4 sets. Same leg. Let's go. 1. 2. 3 more on that leg. It's like my head is being chopped off. Here we go. Push it. Pull it. Keep going. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Good. It's wish. It's over. Your wish came true. All right. Again. Here we go. Step back and in. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't remember if we're on 3 or 4. Oh no! Good. Bring it back. One more, I think. Sorry. If not, feel free to ignore me. I'm going to do it. Here we go. Last one. Press it out. Pull it in. Press it out. Pull it in. Keep going. 10 more seconds. Make it good. You got this. I see movement. Good, walk it out. All right, we've got 4 more times. Let's give it a few minutes to, a few seconds to rest it out. We're gonna do 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and then we're moving on to abs. All right, so from here, we're gonna choose, if you would like, to step it back, pull it up. Step it back, pull it up. 30 seconds, twice on the right, twice on the left. Ready? Here we go. Press it back, pull it up. Press it back. Inhale. 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 Keep going. Halfway there. Find the balance. 10 more seconds. Good, walk it out. 15 seconds off. One more time on that side. This music is so good. Yeah. All right, 30 seconds. Here we go. Press it back. Knee up. Take your time to find your balance. If it's too much, keep it down to the feet. So good. 5 more seconds. Good, walk it out. Turn it around. 15-second rest. Other side. 1 more minute of work. 1 more. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Press it out. Roll it out. Just 1 minute. Keep going. 5 seconds. Good, walk it out. 30 seconds left. Good job. All right, here we go. This is it. Last one, get ready, go. Pull, anything for 30 seconds. You can do it. Halfway there. So close. 5 more seconds. Good, walk it out. Yeah. Step it out. Good, 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 good. All right, we're going to the floor. So, let's do it slowly. You could drop like a sack of potatoes, or you could go down slow. Let's inhale up. Let's swan dive down. Good, step it back. Tabletop pose. Good, from here, let's shift into that low energy, low back. Breathe, reach up, stick it down. Cat cow, twice more. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Good. Neutral spine. Lay down on the back. All right. This is it. We're going to get through these, and then we're going to move into Savasana. Like, not too much more work. Promise. All right. From here, we're going to sink back into our forearms. We're going to lift the belly, lift the chest. Take a few breaths. And from here, we're going to bring those legs up, still lifting the back. Don't keep that low back curled down. Lift it, and we're going to push into the heels. Hop, hop, hop. You don't have to hop. I may not hop either, but it's not affecting Buddy in any way, shape, or form. So, we're going to go. Join me when you want. 30 seconds on. Actually, 45 seconds on. Oh. Kick, kick, kick. Ha, ha. We want to feel it in those abs. So lift the back, push the chest, really push into those heels. Push, push, push. 15 seconds left. Push, push, push. Ha, 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 ha. Keep going. 5 more seconds. Bring it down and rest. All right. From here, we're going to come up onto the arms. You can have your hands push you back up on the hands, I should say. We're going to take our feet. We're going to bring them into kind of a butterfly pose. So the feet are touching, knees apart. We're going to shift the energy to the side, pull, shift out. Shift the energy to the side and out, okay? We're going to do that for 45 really long seconds. Sorry in advance. Dig deep into your energy stores, but it's going to happen. Let those hands come down. Either way, whatever feels comfortable for you. Bring those knees open, and let's begin. Coming in, out, up, out, up. Feel the abdominal muscles as we pull the knees into the chest. Good. We're switching from hip to hip, and as we come up, our chest is going to move in the opposite direction of the knees. So we're going out, in, out, in, out. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. You got this. Buddy's got it too. He just stretched. Keep going. 6 more seconds. Good job. Bring it down. Okay. Lay on back. All right, lay on back. We're going to bring our hands behind our head. Fingertips just gently pull into the head. We're going to open into butterfly again. Our elbows are going to come between our butterfly and back down again. Coming up and down. We're going to start 45 seconds of those. Coming up, begin whenever you want. Coming up, pushing into the hands with the head on the way down. So we're coming slow. We're not racing this. Feel the contraction as the elbows come between the knees, and feel the push of the head into the hands. Down, up, down. Equal direction. We are fighting it in both directions. Yippee. In, out. Pull. Push. Push. Good, bring it down. All right, we got one more of those. Just those, we're not starting from the top. All right, Maura, I've got this. All right, 45 more seconds. Fingertips behind the head. Up to butterfly. Up, down. Up, push it down. Push. 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 Doing great. For those of you who I can see, which is really pretty much nobody, I feel it. I feel all that good energy. Up, push into the head. Into the fingers, not into the head, sorry. Keep going. Up, push. Up, push. 6 more seconds. Ha. 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 Good, done. Legs out. Arms overhead. Big giant stretch. Feel it in your abdominal muscles. Toes reach long. Arms ahead. Good, let's tuck both knees into the chest. Hug at the shins. Rock back and forth. Good, you got this. Let's open at the knees. Take your peace fingers to your big toes, or just simply wrap your hands around your feet, moving into happy baby. We're going to take those knees and we're going to release them down towards the mat, holding on wherever you can to that happy baby. Even if it's at the ankles, that's fine. This is not about judging flexibility. This is about finding what works for your body. Good, knees are dropping, soles of the feet to the ceiling, slowing your breath. Check in with your heart rate. Can you feel it coming down? If not, focus that energy on the breath. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, releasing those toes, arms overhead, big giant stretch. Let's make that left side longer than the right. And let's make that right side longer than the left. And finally, let's balance it out, shooting both sets of limbs in opposite direction. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. We're taking those arms to the side of the body, palms up. Taking a moment, if your lower back is kind of tweaked a little bit, bend the knees, lift the tailbone off of the mat, release it down, and then straighten the legs. Moving into our Savasana, taking nice deep breaths. Each one a little bit longer and deeper. Closing those eyes and letting our energy, our tension from our practice release to the mat. Releasing the energy in our foreheads, our cheeks, our jaws. Releasing the energy in our scalp. Letting that release occur down to the neck and the shoulders. Down into the arms. Forearms, wrists, hands. letting those arms sink towards the mat, welcoming the release, moving into your chest and your abdominal area. Breathing in and letting go. Releasing upper, mid, lower back. Releasing into the glutes and the thighs and the hamstrings. Saying goodbye to the tension in your calves, your shins, your ankles and feet. Scanning your entire body, looking for tension. And releasing it down. Our Savasana today is from the Daily Om, and it's about finding deep strength. We all have faced moments in our lives when the pressure mounts beyond what we feel we can handle. And we find ourselves thinking that we don't have the strength to carry on. Sometimes we've just gotten through a major obstacle or illness, only to find another one waiting for us the moment we finally catch our breath. Sometimes we endure one loss after another, wondering when we'll get a break from life's trials. It does not seem fair or right that life should demand more of us when we feel we've given all we can. But sometimes this is just the way life works. When we look back on our lives, we see that we have survived many trials and surmounted many obstacles, often to our own amazement. In each of those instances, we had to break through our ideas about how much we can handle and go deeper into our hidden reserves. The thought that we did not have the strength to handle what is before us can be likened to the hard surface of a frozen lake. It appears to be impenetrable fact, but when we break through it, we find that a deep well of energy and inspiration was trapped beneath the icy barrier the whole time. Sometimes we break through by cutting a hole into our resistance with our willpower, and sometimes we melt the ice with compassion of our predicament and ourselves. Either way, each time we break through, we reach a new understanding of the strength we store within ourselves. When we find ourselves up against that frozen barrier of thinking we cannot handle our situation, we may find that the kindest choice is to love ourselves and our resistance too. We can simply accept that we are overwhelmed, exhausted, and stretched, and we can offer ourselves loving kindness and compassion. If we can extend to ourselves the unconditional warmth of a mother's love, before we know it, the ice will begin to break. Let's just gently draw our energy and attention back to our breath. And as always, let the energy of the breath extend down to our fingers and to our toes. Let's let that breath energize our limbs, slowly bringing us back from our Savasana. And when we are ready, without any rush, we can just gently roll to one side or another. Just pausing there, taking this opportunity as we do in Savasana to just think of something we feel grateful for at this moment, big or little. Just continuing during this time to set our sights towards gratitude. With that gratitude, let's find slowly and surely a comfortable seated pose that we started our class with. Bringing our hands to our side, lifting our breath into the chest, into the spine. Let's inhale, gathering with us the goodness of our practice today, and bringing that goodness to our heads and to our hearts. Dropping those hands again, gathering with us the goodness of those we practice with. Taking their energy and our own to our heads and to our hearts. And finally, dropping those hands, palms up. Let's gather with us the ability to find our own strength. And let's take that strength with us as we move through the week. Bringing that intention to head and to heart. And thank you so much for your practice today. A great rainy day.